Hey, moms. Okay, do you find yourself really frustrated with having to wake up your daughter every morning? Or does it concern you about her self confidence? Do you think about how she shows up each day? And is it concerning for you and the way she sees herself or even her outlook on life? And do you wish you could help pivot her attitude in a more positive direction? I know it is the teenage years, but there are some things that we can do, right? Today, we're diving into 5 habits, simple habits that help our teenage daughters build confidence, consistency, and a positive outlook on life. What a way to start the new year. If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together. You're listening to this because your heart is breaking from the changes that are happening in your girl that is affecting your connection with her. Your once cuddly, talkative little girl is now growing up, but with the cost of silence, emotional bouts, and you get the short end of the stick. You fear these disconnections and challenges you're facing right now is affecting your relationship with her. And what will the future hold between the two of you? How will you get through this season without losing the closeness you once had and so desperately want? Mama, I want you to know you are not alone. As lonely as it may feel and almost embarrassing to share with even your closest friends about this because you feel like you're failing at connecting with her, this is common. It's a season. However, I know that you don't want to sit idle during this time. So here it is. This is what I want to tell you, that you can do hard things. This is a season of hard, but you will get through it by equipping yourself with the right tools to turn this all around. I invite you to explore what could be possible for you. Head to talktoyourteengirl.com right now. I want you to join me and let's equip you together so that you can relate and reestablish your connection with your girl. That's talktoyourteengirl.com. Developing small, consistent habits is more than just developing a routine, although having a routine is highly important for structure, for a sense of predictability, but it's about fostering really a sense of accomplishment and empowerment. We want to empower our daughters to take on habits that benefit her by really nurturing these habits and help guiding her in really making it become a part of her daily routine. We're helping your daughter build a strong foundation for success and for self-esteem. Again, we are creatures of habits. And I know when it's vacation time, like our winter break, a lot of our girls are heading back to school if they haven't already headed back already. And routine is literally thrown out the window, right? Now they got to get back into structure. And some of these habits, and if you repeat them enough, they say repeating it about 7 to 15 times, repeating something new 7 to 15 times becomes a habit, becomes a routine. You're creating these new neuron pathways in your brain so that it becomes easier and easier. And as you have these habits, or as she starts to implement them in her daily routines, they'll benefit her. And I'll go over some of these habits and what the benefits are, both in her life, in her esteem, and her confidence, but just as a human. So here we go. Number 1, making your bed every morning. I think I've mentioned this before. Really, making your bed each morning might seem like a small task, and it's a great one to start because it is a small one, but it sets a positive tone for the day. There's this book called Make Your Bed, and it's by Admiral William McRaven. And obviously he's in the military. He emphasizes this simple habit. It can instill like a sense of discipline and accountability. It gives you a small win that boosts your confidence, her confidence, and sets a proactive tone for the rest of the day. I mean, imagine this, coming into your room and always seeing a fixed bed. What that does to you. It feels like, wow, I accomplished something. It makes you feel good. I don't know about you, but I know it does for me, right? That's the first habit I always teach my kids: make your bed. And it can be simple. We can make it simple for them instead of having, this super appealing bed with a ton of stuffed animals on them. I mean, they can. Make it simple: bed, pillow, and it would be easy to make the bed, right? But if she loves her stuffed animals, she loves her pillows, making her bed become a routine can be very simple, fast, and as she does it 7 to 15 times, become a habit, right? A routine. Because there's so many benefits to that. Not only did I mention the discipline and the accountability, making your bed encourages attention to detail and a sense of control over your environment. And especially for our teenage daughters, this can translate into more responsibility and a stronger self-esteem or sense of self-esteem. Over time, these small positive routines help build a more confident and empowered mindset for her. The second habit is drink enough water. Drink water. Simple. Hydration is essential for overall health and well-being. And for your daughter, drinking enough water matters. It's about half their body weight in ounces each day. For example, if somebody weighs 140 will drink 70 ounces of water. And that can significantly improve her cognitive function, her brain. It helps her stay focused and alert in class. Having proper hydration also suggests digestion, right? It supports it. It helps maintain consistent energy levels and reduce feelings of fatigue and irritability, right? When our digestion system, there's a lot tied with our gut and our health and our mood, right? There's a lot of studies we've been reading out there about that. And you can even see it on Instagram. You see lots of ads about gut health. But when we have proper hydration, it supports the digestion, right? And it helps with energy levels and the feelings of fatigue and irritability. And beyond the mental benefits, staying hydrated helps keep the skin healthy and radiant, right? Something that will boost our daughter's self-confidence. I know it does with me. It makes me I feel glowy. I feel like my skin is supple when I'm hydrated, right? Plus, proper hydration helps curb those unnecessary cravings like sugary snacks, which can lead to more stable moods and better overall health. The third habit is wake up 15 minutes early. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, I could barely get her to wake up right before school starts. Well, if we can encourage her to wake up 15 minutes earlier, this can really have a huge impact on her day. Research has shown that even a small increase in morning time can reduce stress and create a calmer, more intentional start. It makes sense. When you wake up a little bit earlier, you have more space, not to rush, but to be calm. The extra time allows for a morning routine that she enjoys, maybe enjoying a peaceful breakfast instead of rushing out the door, grabbing the first thing she sees and eating it on the way to school, right? Instead, she can have a bit of quiet time to reflect. Maybe she's a person of faith where she can pray and journal and read her Bible, or using that time just to prepare mentally for the day. Now, research shown that when you wake up early, a little early, 15 minutes, can improve her mood and better mental clarity. It gives teens a head start, reducing the rush and the chaos that comes with busy mornings. I know you know what I mean. And the simple habit can really enhance productivity. And it really increases their self-discipline and improve sleep quality over time. If they get up a little earlier, hey, they may go to bed a little earlier. So by starting the day 15 minutes early, your daughter can also develop a sense of calm and intentionality, which can translate into a more positive and productive day for her overall. So that's just waking up 15 minutes early. Can you imagine all those benefits? Super simple and effective. Okay, habit number 4, say thank you more. Say thank you more. Really expressing gratitude, it's a powerful habit. It not only transforms how she reacts to people, but it also strengthens her relationships by simply sharing her gratitude for someone else. Now, your daughter who can regularly say thank you, and when she does, it boosts her social emotional intelligence. We talk about that. It's a huge word. It's basically judging people's emotions. And by saying thank you, this boosts their emotional intelligence. They're thinking of someone else. They're making an impact in somebody else's emotions. And it fosters a positive mindset within her. Now, research has also shown that gratitude can really lead to increased happiness and improved mental health. When we're thankful, when we say thank you to others, we not only help someone else feel better, but that impact of making someone else feel better is translated back at them, that they've made that type of positive impact on someone else's day. Right? It cultivates a more positive attitude. It builds stronger connections with people. And gratitude really is linked to better sleep, believe it or not. And it reduces the stress and even greater resilience, right? When you look at things and are more grateful and say thank you more, it really shifts your perspective on things, that the hard isn't as hard because there's always something to be grateful for. She'll be resilient. So encouraging your daughter to say thank you more often helps them develop empathy and a sense of appreciation for even the little things in life. This habit can create a ripple effect for her. It's leading to a more supportive and positive environment at home and also in other social settings that she might have in her life. Habit number 5, I promise this is the last one. Declutter your space. Declutter your space. And you're like, yes, and we've tried. But now I'm going to tell you why. It's super simple. I know it can be overwhelming for some people, but even if it's a small space, just your desk. Start with your desk. I already gave you the first habit. Make your bed. Declutter your bed by making it every single day, right? Ever notice how a messy room can make you feel overwhelmed? I know I do. That's because clutter can actually overload your brain, and it's doing that to your daughter too. Clutter will overload her brain and make it harder to focus. And on the flip side, when you declutter things, she's giving herself a mental breath of fresh air, right? Don't you, like, after doing I know I get this. I get a burst of energy and I'm like, that's it, I'm cleaning the house. And then when all is said and done, I just feel comfortable. I feel I can breathe. I feel things are clear because your space is physically clear. And that translates to how you feel in your brain, right? It helps reduce stress. It boosts focus and even makes you feel more in control when your space is cleared. Honestly, studies have really found that clutter can actually increase anxiety, and it makes it tougher to concentrate, especially for those who have ADHD, okay? Especially if your daughter is dealing with attention issues. This clutter can make it even worse. And sometimes people with ADHD can physically, cannot know how to unclutter it. So they're going to need some help and guidance here on how to keep things clutter free. But when she clears out the clutter, she's not just tidying up, okay? We're not just cleaning. She's not just tidying up. She's actually creating space that really supports that productivity and a calmer mindset. So that will help her definitely be successful overall, and her well-being will be better because she's clearing her space and she doesn't have to deal with decluttering. There you go. I promised you only 5 habits that you can start guiding your daughter through, right, to help her confidence. I think these are confidence creating habits that she can do, and they're super simple yet powerful. Make your bed every morning, drink enough water, wake up 15 minutes early, say thank you more often, and declutter your space. 5 simple habits that make a big difference in our girls. So remember, now, mama, take this out of love. Remember, the most powerful thing you can do in help guiding these habits is actually doing them yourself. Let's pick one habit to start with and encourage your daughters to join you on this journey. Maybe it is making the bed. Start with that. Ask your daughter, hey, I'm going to start making my bed every morning because I've heard it benefits blah, 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 what we just talked about, right? You want to do this with me. Let's do this together. We'll hold each other accountable. We'll check each other's beds each morning. What do you think? And get started together. You can hold each other accountable and celebrate your progress along the way. You got this, mama. I'm encouraging you, and I'm looking forward to seeing the habits your daughter is developing that then become routine to move your daughter forward. You got this, mama. Hey, friend. If this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.